All right, now we should have audio on the. I'll repeat some of the stuff I said. I know some users missed out. Good morning, everybody. Thursday, August 21, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to SuperAreas.com. Thank you for coming in person as well as online. Last night's highs and lows. Before I get to that, Forex Factory is saying unemployment claims were higher than expected, and now 9:45 and 10 o'clock you will have high impact news. Please just watch out for that. Let me update my highs and lows for tonight. Give me a second. Things are too crazy. Third candle is coming in ES 1510. Just remember that. Today base is down, pressure is down. 520, 100 points difference. NASDAQ moves this. The last night's high for NASDAQ is 23,369. Low is 23,208. So you have a 161 point move only. That's it. 2369, sorry. $161 move. Where are we right now? 231. That's pushed us very close to S2 level. Okay. So the number for me to watch again is 23,100 closely. It must break the previous low. So if 35 was the previous low of a few days ago. It went as low as 30. Yesterday, I think it went down to 30. Yeah, that was extreme low, and now it got pushed up to expected low. Okay. Let me just bridge Daniel's brief. We can hear him what he has to say about the market today. One process is changing. The plotting on your super areas on your charts will disappear every morning. To fix it, log on to superareas.com and enable plotting. Not right now, because what is happening still is in order to log into superareas.com, you have to do two-factor authentication. That's to prevent account sharing. That's one. However, if you give your username password to somebody, they can still plot the areas there, right? So we're going to add that one security feature that the chart plotting will disappear and you have to log into superareas.com and enable your chart plotting. So if you're sharing it with somebody, let's say your cousin, your brother, charts disappear, and then somebody's going to have to go into and the only person that can go in that has a two-factor on their phone. This will get annoyed. I mean, for somebody who's sharing how much they're saving, I don't know. So, but I'll make sure that it will get to that. So I'll make the job of sharing a little bit more annoying day by day, day by day. So, for yes, no problem.
Because I was absent for
Yes.
some time. I see two nodes on the main dashboard screen for super areas. One is for the plotting, which you're talking about. Live areas plotting for Ninja Trader, there's a no. And
Yeah. So we.
Telegram live alerts is also a no.
Yeah. So you're gonna see Daniel, and then he's gonna give you those permissions, right? Why is floor 7 on? No, but Murtaz is not on. Shouldn't be. Only floor 2 and floor 1. My room and Majid Bhai's room is on, not others. Yes, expected high. Let me double check R1 or R2. And another impressive story I was discussing is somebody managed to pull out another $36,000 from Apex. That is sweet. And daily take profit. And we do have now the rhythmic tool. If you're not sure what your rhythmic balance is, just go and follow those things. It will tell you how to calculate it. And the last thing is Bullnox is back to 90%. If you're interested in taking advantage, code is SuperAreas. The Bullnox, let me double check, is I believe back to 90%, which is $15 for, let me double check. Account sign up, 50,000. SuperAreas. It's not 90%. Is it 90%? Which one did they give the sale on? 1 second. Yeah, 90% off for Bullnox. But when does the sale finish? So $30 it's showing me. 90% off. Huh? Oh, it came and went? Oh, okay. It's back to. That happened for 1 day? Oh my God. So now we're back to 30, back to 83%. Oh, there you go. I was gonna. All right, guys. The sale came and went. Maybe they just ran it for. So you're back to 83%. So the account is. Give me a second. Oh, that's a bummer. So if you use this code SuperAreas, you're getting it for 83%, which is $29. Okay, good enough. Nothing bad. कंपनी बहुत अच्छी है, पे करती है जी, पे करती है बुलनॉक्स, और रूल्स भी रीजी हैं, ओरिजिनल एपेक्स की तरह. My favorite still being, there you go, 4 ticks. I think we got from a. ले लिया जी, छा गए हैं जी, और क्या. Somebody has given me a report out of Malaysia. I think 1 second. I was gonna read it. They were back testing a 2 candle rejection. Let me see. Let me see. Malaysia, what's the number? It's zeros. Okay. So 3 candles. I have the report. They tested 50 times, 49 TPs, 1 stop loss. And all day, this tested 121 times, 130 times, and 121 was TP, right? So 2 candles, they tested, I think, 95 times. 90 times it was TP, and 5 times it was an SL. And all day they tested almost 250 times, and 229 times it was positive, right? So the 2 candle rejection and a 3 candle. Now I'm planning, I spoke to, was a good idea. I asked the developers if we can write an ATM for it, right? So let's say whenever you have a rejection, just put a stop order with this TP, this SL. So let's see if we can get some action happening, because that will be, then you just turn that strategy on, and then set. And we do have a black candle strategy, but the rates are not that great, meaning that you can have a black candle very often, right? And that will eat up your profits. This is not happening too many times, but whenever it's happening, it gave us 1, 2, 3, 4 ticks, right? So, and so that's a good news. Hopefully, we'll get. So they're saying an average profit if they're taking a whole day, $775 per week. But if they were taking one, or average profits per week. Interesting.
I can connect my profit account to Ninja. It's golden.
Yeah. What is happening is too many people are trying to log in, so you should just turn on hotspot. That'll fix it. It's just right now. I think we have 10 plus 15 plus 10, almost 40 people trying to log into Tradeify at the same time. And I've figured out the hotspot on Rogers works with the cable. Doesn't work over Wi-Fi. So if you have Rogers, that's a so there goes about by your strategy has been sent to the right department, and all day means trading from 6. So base of okay. 5 ticks TP, 19 ticks stop. I would lower it to 4 ticks because 4 is okay. Even here, it just passed. It's going inside the. So sorry, my bad. There's no sale on right now. This account of 50,000 is $30, not $15. Because I saw the sale and I'm like in the morning, and then I'm now 12 o'clock. I'm incredible, man. That is amazing. So today the hardware came for the next office. So Junaid Bhai's live stream most likely will go. Everybody will have it Monday. Monday live stream. You have 7 channels. If you want to watch 2 channels at the same time, this is like watching 2 movies with your eyes. You have no idea because. Oh. But it's fun, right? Everybody has a fan club. Some may not necessarily like my commentary. Star Plus.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Namaskar. Satyakam. Hello. Stage show. Microphone check. If you can hear me, guys. Alaikum salam. Ajin ji, walaikum salam. Good morning. Taimur bhai. Vikas, good morning. Hikesh, Manish, good morning. Mahid, Jaisab, good morning. Abbas bhai, Alakhani ji, good morning. Rizwan, Amir, Samir, Ayaz bhai. Ayaz bhai, just when I finish the presentation, I'll call you and we'll fix it up. Don't worry. Shinder ji, after the presentation ji. Manpreet ji, good morning. Zakir, Amir, Jagdeep ji, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Quick review of our disclaimer, guys. All material and posting on our web service or on our trading floor not intended as trading advice. They're just meant to enhance your trading decisions, but not make it for you. And we take no responsibility at all for any action taken by any subscriber. And do what you see, don't do what you think, and treat this market the very first thing you treat. And always place your stops and always ready to accept those losses. And all the areas we have on our SuperAreas.com or on our graphs are not buy and sell offer or buy and sell areas. These are just for information and educational purposes only, and we take no responsibility for any action taken by any subscriber. Today, our base is down, pressure is down, S&P, NASDAQ, Dow, Russell 2000. Yesterday, nicely 68 points pushed to the downside for our S&P 500. And NASDAQ went down 417 points, big push to the downside. And then we have a retracement. After even the retracement start before even FOMC minutes come, after 12 o'clock, you remember we talked about the prices go down and then it will bounce back up. And actually, market nicely, 90% S&P, 80% NASDAQ, very beautiful push to the upside. From our expected low, even NASDAQ was a little below, but very close to expected low for the day, bounce back up. S&P right now just shy
3 ticks from our S2 area. And morning till now, we have 35 points on S&P 500. And NASDAQ is 161 points. So S&P 500, our high for the day is 64.48 to 60. Low for the day is 63.65. Almost 100 points range, 53, 65 to 53. Our NASDAQ high is 23,550 to 620. Low is 100 to 30, 23, 100 to 30. And Dow is pushing down. Best is guys stay on selling side. Even you remember yesterday I was saying same thing. Stay on bearish side would be a good strategy. The best is as high as possible for S&P 500. And yesterday S&P went to our 240 lower band, and from lower band bounced back up. And today our S1 is exactly where, if you see our 12 o'clock bar close and the new bar open on 240 chart. If you see 240, exactly S2 is sitting there, and that's where the price has to close lower. If anything closed lower than 83, we'll see again push to the downside towards our expected low for the day, because that is our S2 area. And news almost, if you look at the news, we have unemployment claims that are not good, higher than forecast, higher than previous. Our Philadelphia manufacturing index is minus. And then 9:45 we have flash PMI and the service PMI and manufacturing PMI. And 10 o'clock existing home sales, green to go up, red to go down. Remember, existing home sales are opposite of other housing data. CB leading index is coming. And then nothing after, we don't have anything. In my opinion, again, price should come down to test our somewhere 58, below 58 area, somewhere our expected low for the day. Opening below the range, so night session low is supposed to test it, and that's what S&P is doing. Dow already break our night session low. NASDAQ is also pushing down right now at night session low area. And the market that is really going down is Dow. Dow very nicely 384 points pushed to the downside. And then Euro session, when beginning it was up and came down and almost gives back 90% push that we had to the upside. So British pound give back, whole Euro push to the upside is given right now. Canadian dollar is down. Canadian dollar really got hit, and US dollar is that. Why? Because US dollar is getting strong and they're cutting their interest rate in September. So that's why we have Canadian dollar is a low of the day right now, even break our yesterday low area. And S1 area right now. Euro, exactly the copy of British pound. Sometimes they go in the same direction, but mostly they are against each other. But today they are exactly, Euro session went up very nicely and give back almost 70% of that push. And Euro is still pushing down. Remember, Euro is still pushing down today. Crude oil base is up, and right now pressure is down, so it's pushing down. At PP yesterday, $1.83. That was a nice push to the upside, and right now, just at PP area, CL. Then we have FDAX. FDAX was down. Even euro, you see, currencies goes up, and FDAX went down because the currency always go against these markets. So if you look at the FDAX, euro session was down, and now it's bouncing back up, but still, it's magenta, so base is down, pressure is down. Gold, our base is up, pressure is up. Gold very nicely pushed to the upside, $23.80 out of $27 yesterday. It went down after, if you see, at 5 o'clock, we have $27 push to the downside. Now, when I look at the gold and $27, it's crazy. You know, when we started the gold daily range was $4 to $5, $6, and now it's like crazy. I cannot believe if anybody who passed away 20 years ago and come back now and look at this market and they said it's inevitable. They even don't believe this much push. hardly $7 to $8 push, and now $27 down, 23.50 up, and out of $41 push to the upside day before. Actually, continuation of day before yesterday. I'm talking about August 20th, a rally to the upside, and then a retracement and extension to the upside. So gold should break our 94.40 area yesterday to go further up. Copper is up right now. Copper pushback up just 2.5 hours. It almost covered up 85% that drop we had on copper. Very nicely push up. Yeah, 85.2% push to the upside. Silver is up. Silver break our yesterday high. This is what I'm expecting from gold. Gold should go up and break our 94.40 area. So silver is up 54 cents. That's almost 2,500. That's a big push to the upside on our silver. And silver is green. Remember, midband is green, above PP, above value area. So further push, we might see $38.24 to 20 cents a push. Natural gas is up. Natural gas above value area, above PP. Actually, we might see our expected high for the day for copper today. Natural gas today, and 84 cents, $2.84. Keep eye on that. Bitcoin is down. Bitcoin below PP. It just fell up the value area. Morning it was above the value area, and I told you guys the 10,000 area, and actually it came very close to 12,004. 65 bounce back up. So far, $1,980 push down. Bitcoin should go further down. Bitcoin should go further down. And same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum is at PP right now. Yesterday went up to $177. If you see morning, we had a drop until 11 o'clock, and after 11, it just straight went at 100%. It went to our expected high for the day, Ethereum. And from expected high, it just after 5 o'clock, it's coming down. And right now at PP, just slightly above PP. And previously, if you see from after 4 a.m., Ethereum was just hovering around PP. But Ethereum should go up. Ethereum long term, it's up, and we might see Ethereum, expected high for the day, maybe in a couple of days, Friday, and then weekend. Why? Because cryptos never close. Cryptos are 24/7. Even on Saturday, Sunday, Ethereum and Bitcoins are moving. Please, guys, take the areas. If you have any question, you can call me or you can text me. I will be here. And the Friday, only one thing you have to pay attention is Powell's speech tomorrow, 10 o'clock. So try to stay away at least his speech time because his words will move the market. And look like what my experience is telling me, the price has to go up. Why? Because he will, in his speech, he will say, we'll cut the interest rate. And just watch his speech. If he's a little harsh on not cutting the interest rate, we'll see a big drop again to the downside. And market is looking for a drop. So it should fall by its own weight if they said we are not cutting, or we are thinking to not to cut the interest rate. But inflation is high. Look at the Walmart. It's a 4% down, Walmart, and because of high inflation. Please, guys, take the areas. If you have any question, you can call me or you can text me. I will be here. जी बिल्कुल महीब जी बिल्कुल जी absolutely right.
All right, that was the brief. So the price is inside S1 for NASDAQ. Waiting for price to calm down. 5 minutes to news, guys. So I'm not doing anything at all. It's too volatile, too fast. So just letting it. To let it calm down a little. So NASDAQ, I'm again waiting for 23,100 or lower, maybe 23 even 50, because we have the previous low of yesterday, 23,035. So 30 would be a good reasonable. 30, 40 is okay. So हाँ 40 चलें कर लें थोड़ा सा 5 पॉइंट ऊपर उसको कुछ पुश मिल जानी चाहिए. So 40 is I'm planning and expected high somewhere around 23,585. That's the plan for me for today. Expected low, expected high. 3 minutes to the news. So 2 minutes to the news, guys. Just hands off. It's gonna go crazy. So be ready. There you go. News is coming in. Pending, pending, pending. So flash is green, should go up. Let's see the other one. Flash services. Both are green. So let's see which way it goes. Above 50 is good for economy. stronger than expected, but it's going in the opposite direction. That's okay. We got into S2 one more time. So it may dip slightly and then hopefully will shoot back up. Let's see. The expected high is my plan. If it shoots up. Still dumping. Maybe they want to hit a stop loss for everybody. People are starting to be done from SRES. That's good. Mid-band kind of didn't work. 182. We're heading down. Let's see. There you go. 4 points done. That office just reported. एग्जैक्टली आ गया सिर्फ ग्रुप बदल दे वो ये तो रैंडम है ना वो जो है आपका एक्सप्रेसिव जहाँ माजिद भाई ट्रैक कर रहे हैं आपके मॉरल एप्लीकेशन इज डन दैट्स व्हाट द गुड थिंग मैन नहीं नहीं एक और एक सेकंड गिव मी अ सेकंड हाँ जी फ्लोर अब मैं आपकी स्ट्रीम भी ऑन कर देता हूँ तो थोड़ी देर नहीं नहीं कैमरा नहीं सेट है वो मैं करूँगा ताकि और आपका प्रोसेस अब आप थोड़ी सी ब्रेक लेके आपने 4 पॉइंट करवाए हैं तो 4 पॉइंट्स 50 200 डन डन हाँ अब आप जिधर मर्जी इनको ले जाएं वंडरलैंड ले जाएं आपकी एंट्री एंड एग्जिट्स आर डन so that's okay. There's no competition between us as a mentor. Everybody looks at different, everybody processes different. So just saying that reports come in. It's like election, you know. Iska ho gaya, uska. Oh, so every day. Okay. Pretty crazy, eh? What's his name? It did shoot back up 50 points. 200 से ले गया वापस उसको, right? So first again always goes to show you. Let's see, one candle rejection, kind of a second candle. It should come down to at least 80 if it starts with two candle. If it goes down, let's see. There you go. 4 ticks done, 5 ticks done, 2 candle rejection, 5, 6, 10 ticks done. So 1 point from there. So this was a 2 candle rejection, and ho gaya ji, done ho gaya. So wait for the next trade now. Wait for the next. It's so you see this going up, didn't go, break, didn't make, and now we came that and gave you 4. Now it's SRES right now on 1510. I know, too fast for some users to go and take a trade. It's okay. I will let it calm down a little. No, yes, it is. News trade is allowed in only evaluation. I think even performance bull knocks R3 S3 is my plan. There you go. SRES worked with a couple of points right there. So the 3 candle rejection, 2 candle rejection, the full video is Zoom, August 19, 1 hour. And I have lots of people testing this, back testing and reporting. And so far, your results are over 90%, even though 100, but I never say 100. Because you can always hit a stop loss here and there. Okay. So my plan again, somebody asked, my plan is R3, S3 on NASDAQ. 23,585, 23,040. If I want to pick some big points from here. When does it come? We don't know. Right now we're hovering around S2 range. So Tulip is report came in, 2 points, trend trade done, 9:30, 2-point black candle done. So 4 points came out of Tulip's office. Keaton. So you see how if you kind of, and they waited, so they're done at 10 o'clock now. So 4 points done over there as well. I don't take any pressure. If you're not done in my floor, you're not. I'm gonna trade my own way. I'm not gonna listen and say, hey, if that mentor is done or third mentor is done. Because I like to take full throttle plans, right? So, and I have to cover most amount of pressure is on me, I think. So it's okay. Kind of, you can ask. I'm the one that spots the patterns and comes up with strategies. You guys can execute it because their goal is very specific, right? So let's see. So लाइव भी सर 23,100 से ठीक है, 100 थोड़ा सा ऊपर भी 85 से ले लें, उससे S3 पे आ जाए ना. Now how much time we have the contract expiry? Exactly 20 days. So I forgot his Zoom. I gotta get his Zoom going. Sorry guys.
क्या काम नहीं कर रहा है,
बहुत तेज है सर,
बहुत तेज है।
मिडल में आ रहा है, आप कहाँ से मिड बैंड पकड़ेंगे? तो अगर मिड बैंड नहीं है तो फिब के बॉक्सेस ले लें या SRES ले लें, swing retrace extension. So three, if mid band is too volatile, right? Trend is changing too fast. So black candle rejection, Fibonacci boxes, or SRES. That does have, and I know Maruji is saying, I don't know about two of these trades, because you know about, yeah, so today what I will do is list for you all 15 types. So that way you have something to catch up, right? I'm glad to see you back here. So that's, yeah, because, and we'll refresh our memories too, the type of trades. तो लोगों के दिमाग की दही बनाता हूँ मैं आज कि 15 types कैसे होते हैं. And I used to do that daily. And then he asked me inside, he's like, no, stick to one or two. So you are confusing. But I like to say, you know, there's a possibility that you can do every type of trade with our system. है? हाँ हाँ हाँ, वो जॉन सा फ्लेवर. देखिए मुझे पिस्ताचियो आलमंड पसंद है. जब बास्किन रॉबिन जाते हैं, बेटा मेरा वनीला खाता है. तो अब मुझे कुकीज एंड क्रीम नहीं पसंद, right? So every human, you have, even though two eyes, it's just whatever goes through your eyes, how you process it. Seriously, some people don't have the stamina for NASDAQ, right? In my opinion, it's the easiest, fastest, scariest, rewarding. You go wait for this number, 23,100. You will do a buy order and wait. 5, 10, 20, 15 points are good, but right? So some users are having even hard time putting stop orders, right? So it's okay. Nobody's right here and nobody's wrong. It's just the way you pick your flavor on how to. 40 points done. Oh man, that's too much. But that's J that we were talking about. What's his name? Happy. 96. We're back into S2. Kind of a third candle. Let's see. No. It has to be in the opposite direction. So we are on the third candle, but still. No. All right, next news, 10 o'clock was now, but it was a low impact, medium impact, existing home sales. It's pending, and boom, more news. I think now after 10:01, things should slow down, hopefully. We're down to 160 from 150. आ रही है जी, आ रही है. Expected low उन्होंने कहा हुआ है तो लगाएगी. Wait for expected low. So 10 o'clock news. इस साइड में मेरे एरियाज क्यों नहीं आ रहे जी? Refresh. ले गए जी NASDAQ 140 पॉइंट की मूव मारी है एक एक. So the difference between NASDAQ and ES is 110 divided by 24. So it's almost same back to normal. 4 to 5 between. So there you go. Now I got it. My areas loaded. We're back into from S2 to S1. So very soon, if your areas are not plotted, just to repeat, on your charts, log into SuperAreas, do the authentication, and on the top, you will say enable plotting. And every 24 hours, or maybe every 12 hours, it will reset. We just want users to prevent account sharing, username, password sharing. If somebody manages to get your password anyway, they have to log in and get the authentication and do it. There you go. How fast it got up to from 160 to 240. $250. 100 पॉइंट निकल गए जी. मेरा ख्याल है वो नीचे का बूम कितना है जी नॉर्मल मॉर्निंग 156. So the morning session low is 156. हाँ 150. It's okay. और ऊपर का आया है ये करंट आ रहा है 262. 23 262. So almost 100 point swings दोनों साइड पे दे गई है. Maybe I'll go and do a third round. Who knows? I don't like to see this. Is crazy to watch NASDAQ on. भाई इधर ही आ जाए. The number is सही है. I don't want to. 6,400. Yeah, it gave us about because that's a full number. वहां से फिर थोड़े से नीचे आया. So that's above S1. Let's see. So first stop, it could happen around R1. So for ES, R1 is possibility. And of course, R1 is possibility on NASDAQ too. Let's see. 267. Happy Zoom is active. Murtaz's Zoom is active now. Happy starts slightly less, meaning late, around 10 o'clock. So 3020 is severely overbought, 96.24. So now, yes, I am planning to take R1. It's a little bit 24 points from here. So R1, R2, R, because why am I picking up R1? Why? Because 60-minute mid band is sitting there. So my number would be somewhere around 24, 25. That's I'm planning to take an entry in from R1. We'll see how many points I get, because from here I can see 60-minute midband is sitting in R1, and you have a previous week. 1 second, there's a line going through it. I'm gonna check previous week's open is sitting there. So 64.25, 4 points trend. ES done. Majid Bhai is done. There you go. Congratulations. I don't know if any of my guys took trade, but it's okay. Right now we are at a pivot point of ES. PP is standing at PP right now. Midband did not work. Well, I kind of missed it by a couple of ticks. It's okay. If you're planning to buy, wait for ES to go to, give me a second. I'll tell you, bottom of the green box, 85, 83, 85 is, I hope this is a 3 candle rejection now and we come down, because fib boxes are sitting there. If we have a 3 candle rejection from here, because divergence is being formed, your strength is not going up. Price is going up, strength is not going up on ES. So that is your 1 candle. This is your 2nd candle on ES, because the swing is almost what, 27-point swing. So it should come down to the green box, but we will see. Sunny is done, 2 points. Okay, good. There you go, 3rd candle rejection. You have formed 2 candles. Let's see. लेकिन ES पे 3rd candle, MES पे, yeah, no worries. So उस पे ब्लैक बन चुकी है, ठीक है, लेकिन वो लोअर हाई बनाएगा ना फिर. It should come down to the green box. So 1, 2, let's see. So somewhere around. Sir, वो जो पिछली candle जो close हुई है, sell stop right here. Let's see. So previous candle जो हालो से पिछली है ना, उसके bottom पे मैंने sell stop लगाना है. देखिए पिछली कैंडल है 6399.50, उससे जो पिछली है 25 या 75. एक सेकेंड, मैंने मेरा जो ऑर्डर लगा है ना सिम के ऊपर, दैट वुड बी, जब भी पता लग जाता है 9950, because the previous candle is closed, the full candle is closed right here, this one, and then you have 9950 हाँ वो वाली क्लोज हुई है ना, तो उसके ऊपर मैंने सेल स्टॉप लगाया है. सेल स्टॉप कि अगर यहां से ये नीचे चली गई ना तो मुझे साथ ले जाए और ग्रीन तक ले जाए. 5 पे लगा ना, एक टिक पे लगा ना, एग्जैक्ट टिक पे. और मेरा स्टॉप लॉस क्या होगा, वही आपका मैं 2020 खोलता हूँ ना, तो हर ट्रेड 2020 खोलता है. लेट मी सी इफ आई कैन पुट दिस अप हियर. So that didn't take the order because वो नहीं बना तो order नहीं take place हुआ. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Share my screen. Yeah, take this order out. Yeah, तो यहाँ लगाया था. First, second, third did not come down, did not pick it up. Close the trade because this is not good now. I'm looking at it. And to do this, I've taken a chart, duplicated it, and I will remove all the unnecessary things that I don't need in this. Don't need a magic tray, magic band. Don't need triggers. Now the two candle rejection is coming to the upside. हमारे वो सामने देखिए. हाँ, no problem. Let me even remove these. Even pivots. So it's a clean chart where I'm just looking at, so previous candle close is right here. Let's see if it picks me from sell, buy, stop. ले लेना था, मैं लेट हो गया हूँ, चलो ठीक है. So let's see if it gives me, this is a 2 candle. नीचे divergence तो है, लेकिन देखते हैं कि 2 candle pass हुआ है कि नहीं. I kind of entered late. Let's see. नहीं हो चुका है, मीनिंग कि ट्रेड अगर नहीं लिया तो वो मिस हो गया. So kind of 1 tick came, 2 ticks came. But yes, there is a divergence. So this was first candle rejection, second candle rejection. So I entered here, but let's see. My stop loss has to be 19 ticks, so I'll move it 1 above. So breakout. Does it give me 4 ticks? I just need to see $37 because entered a tick later. Done, Ji. Beautiful. Done. 2 candle rejection कितनी तेजी से गई है. This is how it is. Just you start looking for these candle rejection, buy stop, sell stop, buy stop, sell stop, and then you're done. Because push it up like a rocket, right? Because other side sellers did not bring it down, so buyers came over and then took over, and then boom, you. And Daniel always says that this is like a rocket fire at the bottom. The more rocket you have, the more fuel you have, the bigger the rejection wick, the bigger the push would be on the opposite side. So there you go, 2 candle rejection going up, 1 trade. So I can kind of say 1 point is done, but मेरा सारा time sort of technical analysis में गुजरता है. So and you just need to do this 4 in a day to get your $200. 4 in a day. That's it. That's so. ये देखिए, नहीं, ये देखिए, ये जो है ना, ये ऊपर अगर मैं आपको आसान कर दूं, मैंने वीडियो में कहा था ये सारे व्हाइट डॉट्स आ रहे हैं ना, ठीक है. पहला ब्लैक डॉट आया, ठीक है. जो लास्ट व्हाइट डॉट है ना, उसके ऊपर मैं आ रहा हूँ. जो लास्ट व्हाइट डॉट उस नहीं उसके एग्जैक्टली, क्योंकि मैं पिछले व्हाइट डॉट के ऊपर से ले, अभी देखें 2 कैंडल बनी. अब मेरा पिछला व्हाइट डॉट क्या बनेगा, ये वाला 10 पे, ये 10 आया ना मेरा पिछला व्हाइट डॉट, तो मेरा बाय स्टॉप सीधा जाके 1025 पे बाय स्टॉप बनेगा. सो दिस इज a 3 candle rejection. So so 1 black dot, 2nd black dot, I don't have a 3rd black dot. 4th black dot will make a black candle anyway. So what I am saying here is sellers are not letting it come down. Buyers are still in control. So I want to go with the buyers, but in future. So I want to confirm the buyers are there, right? So what I've done is in this is I look at the previous close. This is a kind of a rejection here, rejection here, rejection. So this 1025 will decide, this candle will decide, do I want to go down or I want to still climb up, right? And look at the NASDAQ. It's gone back up to 300s. You were inside your S1 now. Let's see.
प्राइस से ऊपर बाइक लगाना है तो वो
नहीं, उसको कहते हैं बाय स्टॉप. मैं खरीदना चाहता हूं बाद में, अभी नहीं, तो उसको बाय स्टॉप कहते हैं. जब आप नोट, अब देखें ये ऑर्डर कैंसिल हो गया. पता है क्यों? क्योंकि वो सेलर्स बना लिया ना. अब मैं देखता हूं, पहला स्टॉप यहाँ हो सकता है, ये देखें इसके अंदर, दूसरा स्टॉप यहाँ, तीसरा स्टॉप यहाँ. सो बिकॉज 3020 is severely overbought. What's my 3020 midband? It is a 6401. So I will go somewhere around here and I will do a buy limit here, right? So 3020 is overbought. Mid band is at 6401. My Fibonacci boxes are landing somewhere here. This would be a better trade. So so you are up 32 points one way up. Look at the RSI on 3020, 99.3, severely overbought. It needs a retrace. Okay, I understand.
तक आ सकती है 64 और 2 तक आ
हाँ जी, हाँ जी, देखें पहले तो यहाँ जाएगी ना, अब आप यहाँ मिड बैंड लेंगे 1510 का, ये फेल हो जाएगा. Why? Look at 3020. It has like, it's climbed up to, it can still pass, I'm not saying, but why take my risk at the mid band? Lower it to somewhere 3020 mid band, right? So look at my mid band is coming at 6402. My fib boxes, I'll put it maybe one tick above. There you go. If I don't want to be too conservative, I'm inside the box, inside my fib retracement. Let's see. Yes, you can trade news on. So again, don't आसान करें जिंदगी को. Pull back yourself and not say, okay, now what trade? So my analysis is saying 3020 is overbought. I will either take an area. If it goes to 25, I will sell. That's an area trade. If it goes to 3020 midband, I'm planning to buy for a couple of ticks to scalp my trade. But where I'm skipping the midband of 1510 here. Because what happens is you can still take a midband trade here, 60, it's coming from higher high, everything is green, but probability of having this midband go down. So why not start my risk here? You know how much my stop loss would be? Take a look. 64.10.50 minus 8.5. 64.10.50 minus 8.5 is 64.02. I'm sitting at exactly my stop loss, right? So if it goes even against me a little bit, I'll get out, right? So that is the lowest amount of stop loss you can have is 1 or 2 ticks. So, but right now, let's see, another trade is coming in this way. Let's see. So I have one candle rejection, two candles. So now I'm getting prepared somewhere below 6406. Let's do a sell stop. Right, at a previous close. 6406 पे बनेगी ना मेरा. That's my previous close. So now I'm saying, sell, sir. Sell stop है ना.
ऊपर बाई कैसा लगा
नहीं नहीं नहीं, सेल की बन रही है सर. पहली रिजेक्शन, ऊपर की कैंडल नहीं बन पा रही ना. देखें, ऊपर की कैंडल ये वाली नहीं बन पा रही. अगर एक डॉट आया ना व्हाइट, दूसरा व्हाइट आएगा. अब ये तीसरा आ गया, छोड़ दें, ठीक है, मैं बंद कर दी. ब्लैक कैंडल बन गई. So my trade is not there. No problem. It's okay. Now we have a divergence on 1510. Now we have a divergence trade on 1510. If I look at my full chart, you will see strength hasn't gone up. My triggers are all messed up too. So it should now come down. Maybe I'll take a SRES trade after somewhere. 11 में से 5 निकाले 6 का. ओ मैं मिस हो गया. ओ यार, इतनी जल्दी आ रही है वो, वरना मेरा एक अभी ब्लैक कैंडल बन गई थी. अगर मैं यहीं से सेल करता हूँ ब्लैक कैंडल की, लेट्स सी, डज इट गिव मी 4 टिक्स? देयर यू गो, 2 हो गया जी, मेरा डन हो गया. black. So it's a divergent trade I took, by the way. तो सेल किया, ये डाइवर्जेंस ट्रेड था, सेल स्टॉप ही किया ना, नीचे आ रहा हूं मैं, राइट. सो देखें वहां से भी 50 था. हर कैंडल से आप सही तरफ से एनालिसिस करें. देयर इज मनी एवरीवेयर. जस्ट नीड टू नो where to click, when to click. So in this trade, what did I do? I looked at a divergence. I saw a 15-10 black candle forming. I'm like, take me with me. Take me with you, right? So, and I got myself a couple of points out of this. A point here, point there, 4 point, 6 point, it adds up. तो ठीक है, आपको एक चीज पे, इसीलिए मैं कहता हूँ खाली मिड बैंड पे ही तवक्को ना रखें, 10-12 अपना होराइजन, एटलीस्ट 4 चीजें तो आपको पता होनी चाहिए. Number 1, mid band trade. Okay, I didn't take a profit, but that was a mid band trade too, and it passed. Okay, price came to mid band and shot back up. Mid band chal gaya, right? Even after a divergence, it came. So you can take multiple types of trades happening like mid band trade. Now let's plan an execution of the next trade. Let's see. I think it's heading towards your R1 now. Very close. Let's see. Do we have a first from the box I missed? That's why you always gotta, with these small scalping trades, you gotta go in with an ATM with the 4 ticks, 5 ticks, 6 ticks, because otherwise I saw $100 and I got 0 because price reversed against me. It's okay. So always have your
Chart.
both. I always look at both because it kind of gives me a clear understanding of where things are, right? $345, almost in positive. Look, it is shooting up and up and up, which is good. Like almost 34 points swing up. Crazy. So it's approaching our area. Let's see if it goes to. It may bounce back slightly. I think it's tired. 34 points. It came from where? Like almost 12. We're above our S1, below our R1 right now. $335. I think now enough rally is done, hopefully.
Constant tussle between buyers and
Oh yes, always. Whole market moves like this. Whole market every day.
especially because it was a news.
Now, where's the fib boxes appearing? Wait for 6403. Wait, I'm not going to take a 30-20 mid-band. Once the black candle is forming, because that black candle is almost forming very close to mid-band, I want to see where those fib boxes appear. After the 34-point swing, where do they appear? Another mid-band gave you a couple of points. I think a point maybe. Because my fib landed inside my mid. Wait, now 30-20 needs a retrace. Beautiful, beautiful. It didn't go to 390, went to 370 and then shot back down. So now you will say, oh my God, why did my mid-band fail? And this was, okay. Problem is 30-20 is severely overbought. It needs a retrace. So that swing is almost 35, 34 points up. So it needs a retrace. So my fib boxes will appear somewhere 63. There you go. Fibs are coming. So my first level may be somewhere around here, 63.97. The blue box is landing somewhere in 63.97. Let's see if I can pick up a couple of points. So it is my support as well. It is my fib level as well. Let's see. So I'm not taking, I did not take mid-band. RSI was so high, that's why I skipped the mid-band of 1510 and 3020 both. Because the push was too big. Ideally, let's see where does it 97 respect or not. The fib, if I want to be safe, honestly, I'll put it here. This is the safest trade, 87. That's the safest trade. Yes, you can put it at a mid-band, actually worked. If you took the mid-band, you're done your 2 points. 30-20 mid-band gave us 2 points. But let's fit bottom area somewhere around here. 95, bottom of the blue box, inside S1. Because you can never be too, whenever you're confused, go with the safest option. That's it. Don't worry about, oh, I'm missing. Whenever I get confused sometime with so many, should I take which one? So I go with the safest option where my stop loss is the lowest. So there was an option here, 30-20. I'm like, do I take it? I don't know. Okay, not taking it. Confused right here. Even though it gave me 2 points, I didn't take it. Next is, okay, the boxes are landing inside my zone. Do I take this? Which one I take? So right here is I am taking 95. Let's see if it now goes back from 99. You are more conservative, put it up here. You're the most conservative, put it up down here. These are your entry points. But right now, somewhere around here should guess us a couple of points, hopefully, from the where are the numbers. So now I open up my fib chart along with it, and I write down my numbers inside it. So I say, all right, the swing is 64, 12, 25. My 33.75, where is my fib boxes? So where am I picking this from up? I quickly went on SuperAreas because that I already have open all the time. I clicked on Super Fibonacci. Right here I wrote 64, 12, 25. My swing is 33.75. I'm coming from my higher high, sorry, and it's saying these are the possible stops. You at the fib 64, which is around. So let's now take a look at these numbers. It's giving me, and here's my, it's hard to see, but let's expand it. So where did I place my order? 95, somewhere in the 50% retrace. Look. So And if you want to place your order at bottom of this pix 86, that would be here. The least amount of retrace, most amount of retracement. So if you want to put your order right here, this is this zone, 63.85. Look, it's falling in that zone. Next zone is 91, maybe right here, top of this box. So you see how these number and boxes are correlated? Next one is, okay, I want to take a slightly 50% retrace, 63.95. So I put it here. You want to take a slightly higher risk and reward, maybe 99, which puts us in healthy correction. So swing, retrace, first stop, mid bend, second stop, third stop, fourth, 5. I see maybe top of this area, top of this area. Where's my, so lots of options for you to enter and consider. There's not a one formula that fits all, but I'm mixing and matching all the trades. Right now, it is stuck somewhere around 30-20 mid band. It did give us 2 points, but so you want to have a safer trade, bring it down a little bit here or here or here. So 5 options you were had. 1 आ रही है जी, चलें इधर देखते हैं। तो अपना रिस्क में लूंगा 95 से, because it's inside the area. It should act like a support. Yeah. So some users will take it somewhere around here inside the fib box, 99. Some users inside the area, 97. Some users here. Let's see. So that midband was good enough for 2 points, not big, because the bigger the swing, now it needs a retrace. Now let's see where the retrace levels come. It's coming very close to S1. It's all math working together. So those looking for just red and green, look, I've changed it and I've duplicated it. This is I've removed a lot of triggers, so that's why it looks like this. So you can change and remove. Look at my chart is kind of naked, it has no RSI, no nothing, because I'm looking and trading different options right here. So let's see if 95 gives us a little bit different. We're almost inside the fib box. If yeah. Our area is somewhere around here, the S1. Let's see if it touches back. मैं थोड़ा सा मूव कर रहा हूँ, सिर्फ टेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मैं टॉप ऑफ द एरिया आ गया हूँ ना। देखते हैं, अभी बॉटम ऑफ द बॉक्स आ गया, देखते हैं यहाँ से मुझे चार्ट टेक्स मिलते हैं कि नहीं। I'm inside the area now. So let's see if it acts like a support, gives me 4 ticks. There you go. 3 ticks हो गया मेरा point, done हो गया. That's it. It's not, there you go. एक पूरा point लेके दिया आपको, बल्कि ऊपर मूव करने के बाद भी। नीचे होता तो ज्यादा पॉइंट हो जाते। डन हो गया। नहीं, मैंने थोड़ा सा लाइटली उसको टॉप ऑफ द एरिया ले गया था। So now you get a close because you have to get an ATM, otherwise it will keep sliding. आपका पिक हो गया होगा शायद। Let's see. The next trade, अगर वो ले लिया, so you go right here somewhere and you do a buy limit here. Now to the new next fib level. आ रहा है, आपको 1 पॉइंट दे दिया होगा। ठीक है, हो गया। आपने 94 से लिया। ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम। हो जी, ठीक है जी, इतना आसान है। Just pay attention to where your entries will be. Don't just get confused. It's really 4 or 5 concepts repeating over and over and over. So my analysis was 30-20 is overbought, not taking a mid band. That's okay. So I got out of this. Where's my fib levels? Where's my blue box? Where is my green box? If you took the bottom of the blue right now, you got your 0.2 points out of it. Now, if I want to take nothing before 86, bottom of the green box. ठीक है, ठीक है, 97, 25, 80. हाँ है कितने 2 टिक्स 3 माइक्रो ठीक है डन हो गया अब वो नीचे गिर रही है ना उसको आने दें so somewhere around if you here look it's you want to be a little bit more safe bring it to night session high right you can always pick a different number say because all these numbers so now I think it has given us this healthy correction 94 somewhere 50% retrace is done look it went up 35 points it came down 18 points so our 50% retrace is done so the next it should bounce somewhere from 92 in my opinion somewhere around from these boxes it should bounce back up and then give us a higher low right because that will mean if I want to go down I will go down with the trend right so these are the technical analysis so I'm waiting for the next price to go
92
somewhere around 92 हाँ अगर आपने बहुत सेफ खेलना है तो 86 पे लें देखिए यहाँ पर आपका हाईएस्ट प्रोबेबिलिटी है रिटर्न की क्योंकि नहीं देखिए 92 से पिछला है वो जो बॉक्सेस का टॉप है वो 61% है जो बॉक्सेस का बॉटम है वो 78% है फिब के लेवल है ना सो वो जब खिंची है 34 पॉइंट 18 36 खिंची 18 वापस आ गई 50% तो हो गया 50% में भी उसने पैसे दिए हैं आपको अब मैं देख रहा हूँ हाईएस्ट पॉइंट कहाँ हो सकता है इसकी बाउंस बैक का सो द बेस्ट पॉइंट वुड बी समवेयर maybe S2 but let's see waiting for it to now give me a higher low a black candle to the downside then I will start selling ये देखें आ गया जी 1510 पे बॉक्सेस आ गए so 06 तक आपके बॉक्सेस बन रहे हैं so maybe we'll do a 06 07 05 02 there you go didn't touch didn't pick mid band up price so whenever it's traveling towards that box price in 1510 is doing a up and down right in 15 in 3020 candle is being formed straight but what is happening inside that candle is your 1510 all right price went up maybe I could have entered in between the mid band right so that candle is just zoomed in 3020 or bigger picture 1510 a little bit zoomed in and see all right see look in 3020 price just went up and down in the one candle but in 1510 it made black candle went up came down right so if you are like not sure where do I do what do I do your entry is right here so you have an idea that I can sell somewhere around here but I have a rejection wick so I will not be selling before nothing before 7 top of the red box in this I don't care about background color just boxes fib boxes levels and you can calculate on any market whatsoever using
on the 1520 we waited for that red box
yeah to fill so fib boxes because this is look it's a 19-point swing it has its own retrace now right so every swing has a retrace after a black candle so there you go first maybe we'll let's do a sell order maybe around 7 let's see sell limit oh I already have an order placed closed sell limit there you go okay
top of the red box
तो बिल्कुल टॉप ऑफ द रेड बॉक्स पे लगा दिया जाके क्योंकि उस वक्त तक इधर ब्लैक कैंडल बन जाएगी उस वक्त तक उधर का डब्बा भी आ जाएगा पता लग जाएगा अगला डब्बा क्या बना है देखिए मिड बैंड चल गया ना आपका हाँ so it touched the so just like you have green and blue you have red and yellow here it touched here which was a 39% retrace some and came down it's okay so this order is no longer valid because that did not touch the red box only came from but I already have a third candle option right here लो जी एक अब यहाँ से मैं बाय स्टॉप लगा सकता हूँ अगर देखते हैं Third candle pass hoti hai ki nahi? Because I'm on a third candle. It is trying to reject the downward turn. So I would like to go up, but wait till it breaks the previous high. So my previous high is 50. So if this black candle fails, because it did not go down, it will go and pick up my order, and I want to go with the buyers to the top. So a moment later, I'm buyer. A moment later, I'm seller. I don't care. I'm loyal to a dollar, not buyers or sellers. I like sellers more. Happen. There you go. It picked up. Let me see if it gives me 4 ticks. 1 tick. Let's see. Come on, push me up now. Take me with you. 37 हो गया जी. 37. एक tick और मेरा trade done. You see, exactly I can tell you कहाँ से मुड़नी है यार. Price मैं देख के बता सकता हूँ कि उसने वो चली गई, ये डब्बे तक चली गई. एक 2 पॉइंट और निकाल दिए. आपको पैटर्न पिक होना शुरू हो जाए, जहां से आप ट्रेड डालेंगे वहीं से डॉलर ग्रीन नजर आएगा. फिर आप कहते हैं कि अभी आपके सामने 5 ट्रेड डालें या 4 डालें, राइट? सो देयर यू गो. सो यू आर डन. योर बाय स्टॉप 2 पॉइंट इसमें से निकाल लिए. ठीक है, मैंने निकलना है हर सूरत में इधर था. पता क्यों? See again, I'm doing it too big of an ATMs. But 4 ticks are done here. Third black candle फिर पास हो गई. So now if I want to sell, of course, somewhere around here, 6408. Or another trade is being born. SRES is being born inside your 3020. What is this? You have a swing, you have a retrace, you don't have an extension. 6304. If it has a black candle, I'll buy somewhere around here. So just like a chess player, I'm calculating my moves in advance. If market does this, I will do this. If market does this, I will do it. So you see this, another black 3, 1 rejection, 1 rejection. I went to the previous high and boom. Because third rejection is the highest. That's why some users like 1, 2, I like 3. 3 has a better probability, more chances that it will at least give me 4 ticks into it, right? So there you go. This time it filled the yellow box, right? It did not go to red yet. So I will wait for a black candle to the downside, then I'll start selling. Because now I know my trend has changed to the downside officially. Yeah, because what happens is this is not official trend change. This is just a retrace, right? Yes, trend changed and momentarily, but the true trend will change when I have a black candle to the downside. You get this black candle in R zones, you're not taking 3 points, you're taking 10 points. You get this SRES setup happening in S zones, you're going up because they're the boundaries, right? R zones, SRES go down. S zone, SRES go up, right? So now we plan for the next, but by now you're over trading now. We have done within last 15 minutes. Now greed will kick in and your brain takes over, and then trust me, an average trader has no more than 90 minutes to concentrate. Otherwise, you get paralyzed and so much brain fog comes in. You start over trading, giving all those money back. Oh, you're like, ye kya hua? Oh, main news bhul gaya. So 11 o'clock, every office is reporting. They're done. That's good. जी. नहीं नहीं सर, अब मैं लगाऊंगा R3 R2 पे जाके. और एग्जैक्टली ब्लू ग्रीन के नीचे बाउंस की. अब सिर्फ डब्बे ही पकड़ लेना कि यार मैंने ग्रीन लेना और रेड लेना है, ग्रीन लेना और रेड लेना है. एक एक टिक निकालते रहे, सॉरी 4 टिक्स निकलते रहता है. So on average, if you like to sit down, I can explain 15 types of trades. Because she's coming back to after. She makes a note of every type of trade because I can truly confuse you now, guys. Yeah, how complex this piece of software is. So Sorry, guys, I only have one camera today, so. All right. So let me switch this. In our software, you will have an opportunity to trade 15 different ways. Okay. I gotta switch this. Give me a second. Because right now there's no trade happening. Plenty of are done. If price goes to a certain point, we'll do it. हाँ जी
इससे ऊपर बाई कैसे कर सकते हैं और नीचे से
नहीं नहीं उसको कहते हैं बाय स्टॉप सेल लिमिट नहीं वाइट लाइन के ऊपर जाए ना वाइट लाइन के ऊपर जाएं चार्ट ट्रेडर में सुपर डोम में नहीं होता ये काम आसानी से ये होता है चार्ट ट्रेडर के अंदर चार्ट ट्रेडर में So she's one of our favorite students who does NASDAQ on 1510 and she has mastered the skill of overbought oversold. It does, yes, it does fail, but this is part of the yesterday like things were like 60-point swings were coming. कल तो tornado था जी कल. I used to do this every day, every news, but now Daniel has asked me not to confuse anybody, but I still like to confuse people because what happens is, why do I do this? I want every one of you to know the full potential of it. Everything you should know. When I speak, because so 7 floors are there. Majid Bhai's job, morally, not legally, not morally, is he has a bunch of students who are new. So we give them like babies. We've never ever seen a buy sell just so that's his stream. So his goal is make sure they're able to make a couple of $100, minimum 100. That's you guys get a written guarantee, right? So we said, Majid Bhai, can you help them get? Then you come to the next floor, Junaid Bhai, much more advanced. At least you should know some topics. You go to Murtaz, gets a little bit more advanced. Harneet, a little bit more. You go to Tulip, slightly different. For me, I like to teach everything. So that's why my floor is kind of the final destination before you graduate, meaning that whatever I can list on the board, if you can understand all of them, you know how to trade. These are the 15 ways. We'll probably figure out more as going like so I haven't done this in last 1 year, so I think we'll do as we go. So our favorite type of trade every day is an area trade. So we always come back and Arifji, I'm sorry if I miss any, but we'll try to refresh my memories too, right? So areas trade. So these are your support and resistance levels. Every morning around 9:30 to they're valid until next 9:30. So you can say from 24 hours they're valid, but in between at 9:30 p.m. we give you evenings levels. You can call them signals, you can call them entry points, you can call them retracements, you can call them areas, you can call levels, zones, doesn't matter. They all mean the same thing. End of the day, they're support and resistance level. R1, R2, S1, S2, S3, S4 for 15 markets. So that's primary. Now I'll make it, let's cover the easiest one. Now, position trading. These are now, position trading means you take a trade, you hold it. It's not limited to day trading. A lot of time we take a position trade. In those charts, the charts to look for is you can do this on 60-minute, 240-minute, and 1440-minute. These are the type of trades that you would wait a month for. Meaning, if gold is outside of 240 chart, if S&P is out of 240 chart, if NASDAQ is out of 240 chart, if the next chart, when they're outer bands, they're done, then you would take an entry. then you don't take, mostly position trading is not day trading. You pick it, you have an investment. So sometimes I do with 10, 12 people, like who were casually asking me what my entries are. So I would say, all right, today, like right now we are, example would be NQ 23,000 is what I'm waiting for. Right now the price is 23,000, something like 300. So when the price of NASDAQ goes to this value, I would do a buy trade. And I will hold not for 1 day, 2 days, maybe 5 days, and I will get maybe $500 worth of trade. But this requires capital. This requires a live account, and you need a margin to stay in a trade longer. Meaning, or if you want to do funded, you can pick a company called FTMO. For $1,200, they give you $20,000. But there is a company out there that says, you give us $1,200, we'll give you $20,000, and you pass and you make the money. So if you don't want to spend your own money, there's capital, or you do your own. Now, in order to do this, it gets costly. For one MNQ, you need $3,500 plus floating loss. For one MES, you need $2,500 plus floating loss. Now, to explain this, what does this mean? You open a trade right now. To open a trade in the morning, like from 6 p.m. until next 5 p.m., you only require $85 or $100. That's all in order to open a trade on ES or NASDAQ, right? But you can't hold that trade overnight unless you have like minimum for one micro, well, around $2,500 or so. Margins change, depending on broker, depending on your risk, everything else. So I leave this for those people who are experienced and they know how to do. So that's not a common type of trading. If we have 12,000 plus members, not everybody's doing this. With the capital, if you're a doctor, engineer, have the other profession, you can leave your trades open. And always be careful. Don't leave your trades open in position near the contract expiry. Now, because September is coming. 15 September, you will start seeing December contract. You can trade in advance in future contract, but number 3, let's do overbought, oversold. This falls into something called price gets overbought, price gets oversold, right? So the trade is called RSI, overbought, oversold trade. And most commonly used this trade is in NASDAQ. Really, we don't do this in ES or gold or crude oil. So the most common chart is 30-20 NQ. Some users do 15-10, but it can get a little bit fast for even myself. So you have overbought, oversold. RSI 30-20 is the chart. If you like NASDAQ, what you are waiting for at around 35 plus point swing or minus 35, your RSI will go to like 99.5% or 0.5%. So when is, let's say the price starts to move, 35, 40, 50. Yesterday went to 62 to 75 points. So your 30-20 chart, your RSI will start to go like this. And then if it's oversold, it will start to go this way. When you have these numbers, like I was saying on 30-20, you're overbought. Don't go with the trend. It's going to crash anytime. So when you're 35 points in NASDAQ. In NASDAQ, if 35 points come, you will see somewhere around, so the RSI is capped. So area trade, position trading, so you can call anything. I just have labeled them on the website as overbought, oversold trade. If you like to play NASDAQ like a video game, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, right? So And you are always doing this against the trend. Overbought, oversold trades always happen again. So it would be 40 points up, everything is green, you're selling. It would be 40, 50 points down, everything is red, you're buying. So you are doing a counter trade, right? So that's, again, we don't teach that in your 4 classes because you're taught green to buy, red to sell, and then you come here and you're like, you're mixing up my math, right? If you look at it, area and these are counter trades too. Area trades are always done against the trend. First time, area hits, SR1, everything will be green. S2, everything will be red. So these 2 trades are always done counter trades, right? So 4, your mid-band trade. Let's call it fully, otherwise they're gonna say, oh, you didn't write mid-band. So it's truly known as mid-band trend trade. If you want to watch the videos to go in and how each trade works, I have a separate video because each of these topics is like a half an hour topic within it. So I'm just covering the basics. Mid-band trade, you're taught. 1510 green, bullish, buy. 1510 red, bullish, bearish, sell.
Can you explain also which mid-band
पहला
to
वाला
take?
आखिरी नहीं जो 5 कंडीशंस हैं, हायर हाई से आना चाहिए, डाइवर्जेंस नहीं होना चाहिए, दोनों 3 हो जाए, लार्ज फिगर्स भी ग्रीन हो तो आपका, और पहला पुल बैक, फर्स्ट पुल बैक एंड देन यू गो, should be the highest probability. 15 10 30 20 green, large figures are green. Okay, that's fine. लेकिन एक सेकंड, हाँ हाँ,
That one was more.
no, that's fine. But 30-20 was overbought, and actually it did give us 2 points. If you stood in 30-20 mid-band, you did get a couple of points out of it. It's not like it failed. It just, I didn't take it. I said I'm taking because, again, I have a better ways to take a trade than mid-band to concentrate on 5 things, right? So mid-band trade is your trend trade. If it's bearish, now this, everything has an accuracy, 90% accuracy. Area trades, whatever computer predicts. Position trade, you pick and choose. This is well over 80%. And trade has a 70% accuracy, meaning you took every mid-band. You didn't care if it was red or just, if you took it green, 70% you will pass. That because what happens is sometimes people are, 8th mid-band is working too. Price is shooting up, 8th, 8वां भी चल गया. ये देखें जी, ये एक और मिड बैंड आ रहा है, दोनों ग्रीन है. वो देखें, रेड, मैंने आपसे कहा था रेड के अंदर से आएगी, वो रेड के पूरे अंदर से आई है आपके डब्बे के, बिल्कुल रेड के अंदर से. So I will write gap trade. Gap and mid band are entered at the same line, midline. Only difference between mid band trade and a gap trade is when you are entering at a mid band, everything is lining. Your BBs are there, your MACDs are, your RSI. Your entry point is mid band on 1510 or 3020. The gap will be that there's a gap between moving averages and the price. So that's a gap trade. So price will come to mid band, but the Bollingers will not come. So that's a gap trade. So they're very closely related. More chances if you pick a gap trade, it's going in your favor, right? So you look at the prices at mid-band, look at my BBs, and they're not at the mid-band. So it's a really, really important type of, so area trade, position trading, overbought RSI, mid-band, gap trade. Now, please, I have to say one thing. Everything separate, NASDAQ separate. I always say that. NASDAQ, please stick to, like, you start taking this mid-band trade on NASDAQ, you can't keep up with the price. So it will change red, green, green, red. It's two. Maybe NASDAQ has a couple of different trades mixed in, but don't take a NASDAQ mid-band in the morning and you say, why is it failing, right? Its price is too. All right, number 6. Which remind karayegi? Divergence trades. There you go. So you have a divergence trade. This can be taken on 1510 or 3020. So divergence trade, you have a higher high, price made a higher high, it made another higher high, but your strength and BBs did not make a higher high. That's just called the divergence trade. वो फिर ग्रीन डब्बे से आया जी, ठीक है, मिड बैंड छोड़ दें, डब्बे पकड़ लें, छोड़ दें मिड बैंड, दफा करें, नहीं लेना, खत्म, आज से मिड बैंड खत्म. इट्स क्योंकि आप अब वो हर मिड बैंड ले रहे हैं तो पहला नो प्रॉब्लम, आप कहें नहीं लेना जी मिड बैंड. दूसरा भी, पहला तो जितना अच्छा चलता है ना, पहला सो बिकॉज प्राइस इन 3020 इज ट्रैवलिंग टुवर्ड्स दैट बॉक्सेस और वो मिड बैंड से आती आती जा रही है ना, तो पहला मिड बैंड उस बॉक्स की तरफ ज्यादा है. SRES बन रहा है 3020 में. So divergence trade, that's just I want again, I have done extensive videos on all of that. और कौन सा जाती?
Night session.
हाँ, so this is where this type of trade happens. It's called the night session high, night session low trade. At 9:30, you look at the price. Is it opening above PP? Is it opening below PP? If it's opening above, it's going to go towards night session high. If it's opening below, most chances are it will go. So this is only really happens at 9:30. You are above PP, so your base and pressure will decide which way to go. And so night sessions will become support zones and resistance zones. So that's called the night session trade. PP से ऊपर है तो chances are NPP से या टेस्ट करने जाती है नाइट से नीचे. हाँ, PP से है, PP से नीचे हो, मिड लाइन से नीचे हो, ये रूल है. मिड लाइन भी इंपॉर्टेंट होती है. हाई लो एंड मिड आता है ना, विक्रम भाई ने बनाया हुआ है. You have a mid point, high point, low point, mid point. 3 पे डिवाइड करना है. एक हाई होता है, एक लो होता है, एक मिड होता है. तो करंट मिड उसका डिवाइड पे हाफ हो गया ना. तो पीपी से नीचे है, मिड से नीचे है तो नाइट के लो पे जाएगी. पीपी से ऊपर है, मिड से ऊपर है तो नाइट हाई की तरफ जा सकती है. So nights, but this you really decide at exactly 9:29:59 कहाँ जाके खड़ी होनी है और आपने बाई बटन दबाना है या सेल दबाना है. तो लोग क्या करते हैं कि वो आपसे देखते हैं कि पीपी से ऊपर है, मिड से ऊपर है, ग्रीन है, जाओ जी. ग्रीन भी होना चाहिए, ट्रेंड भी तो आपके साथ ही हो ना. इधर है, so but this doesn't happen every day. This trade happens at 9:30 on the dot and that's it. PP above midline, go towards night high. Because here you need to have a night high and night low. Why? If you don't have a night high, if at 9:30 it's opening at R2, you already are in night high. So this trade doesn't apply. If you're opening at S2, it doesn't apply because you already don't have. Generally, when the slower before Trump or before all this nonsense, you used to have a night high, night low, European session, and price would somewhere open in between, close to here or close. Right now, you wake up from 6 p.m. till next 9, it's one swing. So these trades are not happening as frequent as we want them to do. But it's at least good thing that we teach that you should know that. And then I will go over and see, look, all these concepts are just repeating, right? और जी 7 तक तो आ गए हैं अभी तक तो. Yes. SRES is there. Sorry? Black candle. Like, so black candle happens. Okay. Okay. So we too have a black candle happening on 1510 and 3020. Sorry, but my writing is just crooked writing from here. So a black candle will appear every 19 ticks or 34 ticks in the opposite direction. So you have on 1510, 19 ticks, and 3020, 34 ticks. So that's a 19 tick law or 34 tick law that every 19th tick, if it has gone against you, you are in a black candle. So it's like a black hole, it just sucks you in and goes in the opposite direction. So this is just to kind of tell you where the black candle is formed. Some users will sit at the bottom and take every black candle. Not recommended. It's not, it's because you have a black candle, then you have a next black candle, then you have a next, but everybody should know like how the black candle actually appears on your chart. और जी हम पहुंच गए 8 तक आ गए नहीं लेकिन हमने उस वक्त 10 करते थे चल हाँ 10 होने चाहिए अभी तो 2 तो मुझे याद आ रहे हैं एक तो SRES का ट्रेड है और एक देखें कितना प्यारा SRES चल रहा है 30-20 में मैं लॉग इन करता हूँ मैंने यस 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 लेकिन हम उसको उस वक्त लेबल नहीं करते थे क्योंकि मैं अंडर द इम्प्रेशन था सारे लोग डैनियल की वीडियो देख के पहुंच रहे हैं तो मैं यहाँ पहुंच मैं वेट कर रहा था सारा ने देखी है किसी ने भी नहीं देखी मैं कहा लो जी एंड लेट मी लॉग इनटू ट्रेडिंग एकेडमी SRES beautiful okay let's take a look at gap is done trend is done night is done our rejection wicks so we are up to, don't worry, anybody who missed it, it's already going to get recorded. You can always reference back all the material. So far, we're up to area trade, position trade, overbought, oversold, mid-band, gap trade, divergence trade, night session high, black candle. All right, so. अब मैं पहले आऊँगा आपका rejection wicks. Actually, rejection wicks, I will then cover all. Yeah, black candle rejection is the real name, but we are up to trade. So these are called rejection wicks. So when I originally wrote it 2 years ago, we were mostly seeing one candle rejection. So at the bottom of the bar, you saw a bit of a rejection, tiny. You went on top of the next bar and did a buy stop. Because so this is how the candle was being formed. Let's say I'm in the red. So this is your candle, and we saw a black small wick. Price moved up or down. We would place our stops, buy, sell stop at the next price point. So this is the one candle, single, same candle rejection wick. So you have a small wick, you enter at the next level and you just go down with it, right? So the same thing what we do, black candle rejection is the same. So you can really break rejection wicks into, you can call it same candle, you can call it one candle, you can call it two, and finally you can call it three or black candle rejection. Because of the volatility in the market, we are seeing a lot more 2 and 3 now. Yes, when the slow days, it was 1. Maybe Biden comes back, his administration, and then we'll go back to like taking a trade normal, but I don't think so. So rejections are happening, same candle, 1 candle away, 2 candles, and 3 candles. Now the third candle rejection is the most common, and you would buy in the opposite direction, buy stop, sell stop. So this is your now the full video on this, that the extensive study I've done for 3 months in crude oil, natural gas, ES, and gold. I haven't done all the studies, but it does work. And you are able to get at least 4 ticks out of it. You can get more, but 4 ticks are generally. And I have done a 1-hour video on this, on how to spot these and pick your trades. These are called stop orders, buy stop or sell stop. Okay. So you can call them rejection wicks, but specifically, I'm seeing this a lot more. The 2 candle and the 3 candle black candle rejection. Okay. There's a trade called, some users call it gap, but there's a technical word. It's called bottom of the bar or top of the bar. But there's a word for it. The technical word is retrace divergence, retracement divergence. That's the true technical name for it. Retracement divergence. This way, it will be the same candle. You attach your orders at the bottom of the bar. In the slow market too, if you're 1510 green, buy from the bottom. Put your orders at the bottom of the bar. If it's red, you will do a sell limit. So, अब boxes पे आ गए 6104. So retracement divergence, easy name for it is top or bottom of any bar. And by the way, all of these I've done videos over and over if on all type of trades. And these are called the buy limit and sell limit orders. So retracement divergence 1510 पे हाँ जी बॉटम ऑफ द एंटर देखें मैं आपको ये नहीं देखें अभी बॉटम पे लगा दूंगा ना नहीं 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 इसका कोई मिड बैंड से ताल्लुक नहीं आफ्टर ब्लैक कैंडल बॉटम ऑफ द बार लिमिट ऑर्डर लगाना शुरू कर दे fourth है उसके बाद at the bottom and limit order and as the market is going up you move your limit order. So these are called bottom of the bar, top of the bar orders. So for example, right now, my bottom of the bar and my mid band is coming same place. So this would be my bottom of the bar trade. I just explained it on, let's do HDMI 2. ये यहाँ पर लगता है जी order 6380 से बिल्कुल बॉटम पे चिपकाया है मैंने देख देख बिल्कुल ग्रीन है ना उसको मैं नहीं देख रहा क्योंकि it's independent. This is again, please do not mix these trades up with colors because every trade has its own type of mechanics that you have to work with. Look, it got picked up. कितने पैसे मिल गए जी कुछ मिल गया एक पॉइंट मिल गया जी देखें जिधर ट्रेड लगाएंगे उधर And this is a truly a good way to scalp. Okay. Every time you have this position happening, let me switch my screen to this. Okay. और आपके लिए इधर switch करते हैं. So right now I'm on a 30-20 chart on ES. So these are called loss of momentum temporarily, not for like thoda sa scalping ke liye अच्छा point hai. So I'll clear this. I hope everybody wrote down these, right? So watch what happens here. I'll zoom in this area. 30-20 change color from magenta to green. Color change, trend changed. ठीक है हुआ ये देखिएगा ये हुआ है हर थोड़ी थोड़ी देर बात होता है जब जब 30-20 right here color was magenta it changed into green you will see the large triggers small triggers will pinch change colors so we are losing momentum temporarily okay everybody with me on here any small triggers है ना उसके अंदर मैं दिखाता हूँ ये देखिए ये स्मॉल ट्रिगर्स ये तो अब यहां से यहां प्राइस कैलकुलेट करते हैं कितना प्राइस का मूव आया तो लेट्स सी मजेटा शो कर रहे हैं ना तो 85 से ये आया था 90 चले 7 कर लें 13 पॉइंट 97 माइनस 85 12 पॉइंट every 12 between I've seen this from 11 to 13 by then ES will get a little tired it will lose the yes it can go up look from here 85 it went up to 6 like 30 almost 21 points there but in between it gave us a little bit of a pause this is good entry you can call it pullback you can call it loss of momentum but these small triggers sometimes you should sit somewhere in the middle at the bottom of that candle then buy का trade है sell का trade नहीं है so every you can call it the loss of momentum in small triggers 30-20 tested on 15-10 too but हाँ on the other अगले के अंदर क्या करता है लेकिन आपको थोड़ा सा ना ये एक फिर वो पिंच होते हैं लेकिन हाफ उतने ही उसके हाफ होगा ना अगर वहां 13 पॉइंट पे पिंच हो रहे हैं तो यहाँ 6 पॉइंट पे पिंच होंगे but we don't know how this I haven't tested it guys so but this is a good so loss of momentum is happening in 30-20 around 11 to 15 13 points so when you have a loss of momentum so the price is maxed out at 13 points it came back you entered and you went long with it right so this is a one possibility सर एटलीस्ट 4-5 टिक्स तो मिल ही जाते हैं मिनिमम 1 पॉइंट तो मिलता है जी हाँ जी नहीं वो डिफरेंट मैं उसको देख ही नहीं रहा मैं कह रहा हूँ स्मॉल ट्रिगर्स उसके डिफरेंट है उसके अलग ही उसके अपने ट्रिगर्स हैं स्मॉल तो मैं 30-20 में मॉनिटर कर रहा हूँ कि 30-20 whenever it loses momentum go check it out see if you have a few scalping points for you right there the loss of momentum of 13 my audio is working on everywhere guys I don't have any issues everybody's listening on Zoom so after 12 points on the current situation you're coming down through middle of the candle anyway so after every 12 points you have an opportunity to do a pullback and then Let me double check this with Daniel because I don't want to say something. Give me 1 second. I'll just check. Is it 11 or 12? Oh, he's a little busy. Sorry. I'll go check with him later. All right. हाँ हाँ 13 points का नंबर ठीक है जी हाँ जी कि 13 पॉइंट पे लॉस ऑफ मोमेंटम हो जाता है ठीक है तो मैंने उसको फिगर किया 12 से 13 11 से 13 उस कैंडल के नीचे बाय करना रिलेटिवली नीचे आएगी वहां से बाय कर सकते उस कैंडल के अंदर जहां वो आएगी तो आप उसको बाय लिमिट ऑर्डर लगा सकते हैं 30-20 में वो पिंच हुआ स्मॉल ट्रिगर पिंच हुए नीचे प्राइस उतरी आपने बाय कर लिया अब अगर आप देखें एक सेकेंड let me see where the previous loss of momentum happened and here loss of I don't see a loss of momentum here yet so coming down agar aap dekhein 30 20 11 11 maybe it can lose momentum like the small triggers kind of pinch together and then they widen up again right so around here yeah 11 11 on 30 20 yeah every 11 so loss of momentum is happening. But this is a great 937 third candle rejection 50 30 20 anyway so there's lots of opportunities right now I'm at the bottom of look if this theory passes right now on 30 20 it is 12 point swing up it's losing momentum right now it's at the bottom of the candle I think this should hopefully let me do a test here live this will be a buy order I bought it let's see if it because it's losing momentum after 12 I'm in a trade right now as a sample does it give me 4 ticks 2 ticks are there let me see I only see divergence so that may not be a good trade because I do have a divergence on 30 20 right now because my price is high but my BB's RSI is not high so this could fail I'm going to close. So the first time it is changing the momentum into, and then it goes into 13 points, it will come down and you can have a possibility. Now is a bit of a gap trade. Oh yeah, the divergence is there. So these are really the 15 type of trades you can plan. Most people, if you're trading with the chart and you're just going with the candle direction, they're going to work 50%. Yes, candle start. Because the moment white line, you enter at a white line at a market price, mostly works on short. Yes, you enter, it's short, you go, more people are selling, you got your points. Doesn't work so well on long. Because long, you need to plan. Short, yes, people are in panic, sell. You will get you're like, niche gir rahi hai, saath chale jate hain. But long is you have to plan your trades, right? So most people are just looking at a candle color and they're selling or buying. That is suicidal, in my opinion. 50% success rate. So now you have 14, 15 types of trades that. So any questions on here? There you go. Finally, you got a bit of a, because if I figure out more type of trades, I will of course keep you guys updated. But based on my 4 years of reading charts, I haven't seen anything out of these 14 types. So still, like I've seen a candle. Like because what happens is, how do you put a concrete? Is by watching this happen 3 months at least before you make a conclusion that this is a good strategy. Value area strategy, yes, 18 years. Areas trade strategies, 18 years. Mid-band strategy, before you guys come, it used to be no colors. Before that, there used to be no 30-20, no 15-10. Used to be 403-805, same strategy. Value breakouts has been there. Fib has been there since the beginning of trading, I guess, when the trading started, right? Top of the bar has always worked. In a slower market 4 to 5 years ago, this software used to be you bought it at the bottom, you exited at the top, you sold it at the top, you came at the bottom. That used to be the trade. And you didn't have like a lot, you didn't need to work because you bought it at the bottom, price went up, you got out 100, and then you sold at the top, price came down, you got another 100. Within one bar, 90 minutes, you made $500. But now, not today. Today, you have to come up with a different strategy, different software. So, and we keep updating it. So, now to conclude this, my favorite has switched since Marukhji's area trade. Wait for the price to come to me. I don't care. 23,000. Look at divergence trade worked. You sold it at the black candle. You took your 4 trades. 30-20 divergence worked. So my favorite trades are area trades. Wait for the price to hit certain levels. R3, S3, R2, S2, doesn't matter. My favorite trade these days is 1510 SRES. Yes, happening a lot more, giving me the 4 ticks every time. Rejection wick, 3 candles, happening a lot more. Go in, get it done, get out quickly, in and out. Remaining, that's it. Fib boxes, another top 4. Red to sell, green to buy. Go in, scalp for a couple of ticks, and you're done. NASDAQ area trade, very, very powerful. In between, these are okay breakouts because then somebody has to test how many times they worked, how many times they failed, and it does not. And I wish I can show you a picture. Give me a second, if I can, because this is really impressive to a point. I wish I can ask him to come, because the person did a very similar analysis of my habit of when I write down and start. Give me a second. Let me see if I can send it somewhere. Because this picture will be downloads. Okay. Oh, beautiful divergence trade on 30-20. And I know everybody does their own analysis and their own everything, but this picture really, really impressed me to a point where I said, you know what, it's worth my status. This particular person, this is their, and I'll share this. Okay, I know it's hard to read, but I'll zoom in. Okay. This person took our trial on number, I would say my presentation was July, bless you, July 7th, I did the presentation. They took a trial. Anybody who's a trader or knows a little bit about trading, you have to question, what do we do? Why is it there? The more questions you will ask, the better it will get for everybody. Now this, थोड़ा light, इसको थोड़ा सा बंद करेंगे, आसान हो जाएगा read करना. Let me see if I can zoom this in. Just the time of energy this person spent back testing our claims. You know, if I stand here and I say, go out there and test midband, test our areas, test black candle rejection, test SRES, because 12,000 students, I can't just come up with a plan and give you and change tomorrow, right? So midband, we've been teaching for 18 years. So he decided to come in. He's like, all right, let me test these guys' midband strategies a little bit. Look, it says mid-band back testing. This is his notebook. I took a picture. Like I asked somebody to take a picture and I was so impressed. He writes first column, date, time, action, result, remarks. And top one of my students, date. So on July 14th, so what is he testing? Same stop loss. Stop loss of 12, TP of 4. That's it. He's not, how do you test something? Same experiment thousands of times. We'll give you a proven strategy. So ATM, 4 ticks profit, 12 ticks stop loss. 1 point, 3 point ka risk. So then he's like, I'm going to experiment for my whole scenario. July 14, 7:55 a.m. He bought it. Result, TP. My TP got hit. So he's logging it. Remarks. What was the RSI? What was my my midband was bullish. So number 3, what was my 1510 saying? What was my 1510 Fibonacci and large triggers? So whatever he's been taught, he's documenting it. Just to say, like I said, midband trade has certain requirements. 9:30 buy TP in these 2 pages. So he took 1 trade, 2 trade, 3 trades, 4 trades, $200 done, right? 5th trade, he hits a stop loss. 6th, 7, he recovers it, goes home green. He's not changed the strategy. He hasn't changed the TP and SL. He hasn't changed, gone from midband to Fibonacci to area to value to. You got to do one thing as a scientific experiment, like curing disease. So again, July 15, same. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many TPs? 14th, he hit 1 stop loss. 15th, TP, 1, 2, 3, and so 15 कितने पैसे बने जी? 100, 200, 300, $400, 4 पॉइंट इधर ले लिए. 16th July, TP. फिर मसला क्या आ रहा है? अब मैं हमेशा ये कहता हूँ 100 नहीं बन रहे, किसी और को दे दें यहाँ. So making 100, and he's not doing overly complicated stuff. He picked one strategy, and yes, you do have a mid-band on the, he's doing, I believe 30-20 mid-band altogether. So he's testing it, test 30-20, 30-20, 30-20, and now you have your results. So again, between a trade, first trade 7:55 a.m., next trade 9:30 a.m., next trade 9:44 a.m., next trade 9:53 a.m., next trade 10:25 a.m. How many trades in a day? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maximum. By 1:45, yes, you can run and play this casino 23 hours a day, but that's not the point. The point is to go in. And this, I showed it to Daniel, few over senior. He was like, man, this guy's going to go far. Why? So he passed his funded yesterday. He's like, pass ho gaya ji. Itna mushkil to tha nahi. Software is there. Indicators are there. Mentorship is there. Most people will fail. 2 people, majority fail. Wrong account, wrong lot size. They don't have no idea what to put in there. Number 2, overtrade. If you don't have a method of trading, डैनियल तो आप कहना ही छोड़ गए हैं. वो तो पहले गुस्से कितने हो जाते थे, अब तो कहते हैं यार दफा करो, नहीं सीखना, मैं क्या करूं, ना सीखें यार. होगा ये, आप आएंगे, आप लेंगे, सॉफ्टवेयर छोड़ जाएंगे, कोई बात नहीं. 12,000 में से कितने कर रहे हैं, हमारा सॉफ्टवेयर तो चेंज नहीं हुआ, एवरी डे हम सेम कहते हैं. सो कम अप विद अ मेथड. आई विल प्लान माय ट्रेड्स अराउंड दिस. The moment you deviate from this plan, you are going to go suffer significantly. इतनी बड़ी divergence आई है जी. Oh my God, I'm 30-20. So anyway, 12 o'clock candle is going to close. Congratulations. Now you have learned the 15 types of trade. I will break this down tonight and I will upload it in the sessions. And then, so good thing is I don't have to add anything to my list. It's still 15. 15 is it's just the black candle trade is gone from rejection wick of 1 to 3. So because 3 is a black candle rejection, single one is the other one. So there you go. Hopefully some of you got something out of it. There you go.
Thank you very much.
No problem जी थोड़ी light on कर दीजिए. Take care जी. Enjoy. So they will get uploaded in the sessions. क्या आ गया जी? आ गया? सही चली? देखिए मजा आएगा ट्रेड करने का जब आपका डाउट खत्म हो जाएगा ना कि यार मैं ये देखिएगा ऐसा होगा. नो प्रॉब्लम, कोई बात. वो मिक्स हो के ना 4 10 नहीं लेकिन 10 12 15 20 दफा करेंगे ठीक हो जाएंगे. हाँ देखे ना मजा आया ना पढ़ने का. ट्रेडिंग फन होनी चाहिए, एंजॉयमेंट होनी चाहिए, स्ट्रेसफुल नहीं होनी चाहिए कि यार पता ही नहीं है क्या कर. क्योंकि अच्छा मजे की बात है किसी को इम्प्रेस करना हो ना चार्ट खोलें और वो नीम हकीम सा ट्रेडर हो उसको पता भी है नहीं भी पता उसको साथ बिठा लें और ये चार्ट खोल लें और कहें बेट लगाता हूँ तेरे साथ 50 उससे ले लिए 50 मार्केट से ले ली. मैं क्या कहता हूँ मैं कहता हूँ देखना अब यहाँ से प्राइस नीचे जाएगी. वो कहते हैं यार तुम्हें कैसे पता हो भाई चार्ट पड़े हुए हैं ना. तो आप तीसरी कैंडल की रिजेक्शन है आप खोल के कहेंगे देखना अब यहाँ से नीचे जाएगी. तो और उसे दे खाने की बेट लगानी है आ जाए यहाँ से मार्केट नीचे गिरेगी. तो एनीवे जज़ाकल्लाह माजिद भाई आपका भी सारों के रिजल्ट्स आज सही आ रहे हैं. So yesterday what happened was Tulip 9:30 starts, 9:50 sends us a message done for the day. $200 done, $250 done. As a mentor, greed kicks in. You are done. Your students are done. So she's leading a group of 10 people. So just a harmless little incident. You're done. I don't care. You're done at 8:30. You're done at 9 o'clock. The greed instinct of a mentor sometimes kicks into me as well. And she starts to lead more trades and the market just goes crazy. So the people who had left at $200 successful. So even mentors do make mistakes. You don't have to worry. Like I have sat here, I've asked for R3. It broke through R3. It's not my problem. It's not my fault. It's just we are doing commentary. What the commentary is, there's a cricket match happening. We're just sitting and talking. You want to tune to a different channel, Star Sport Tamil, go to different channels, Star Sports English, Star Sports Hindi. Some people like, whenever I remember when there's a big match, we all switch between these channels to figure out who's doing the best commentary. But some people, so it's not her fault. The only thing was we asked her not to overtrade. That you're done your thing, just say, I'm planning to do it. So she did trade. She came back. She recovered $700 more than what she was down. Experienced trader can do it. Yes, you're down. You see it. You plan. You get in. You get out. She left, I think, 4 o'clock here, and she was plus $500, right? But what happened was our moral obligation as a mentor is to get you going 3 to 4 to 5 points, and then you're on your own. If you are not comfortable, please don't try this yourself because you're new. So if you know how to put a stop loss, yes, go crazy. But at the beginning, that's why we now have 7 mentors. The equipment alone is costing the company 10 grand. Everybody has an HD camera. Everybody has a encoder, a mic system. You can now. Today, somebody was saying, I'm hearing 2. I'm like, you're listening to Majid and me same time. It's like watching one movie, 2 movies with one eyes, right? Set of eyes. Anyway, so tomorrow, Junaid Bhai's stream is going to go on. And by Monday, you can pick anybody. Happy, you can put. So alerts will come into your alerts. Majid Bhai's stream has started mine. So some people find mine a little bit more complex. It's okay. I'm here for technical analysis. If you want to do an easy one, go. So 7 flavors to pick from. So somebody entered at 180, exit at 210. Congratulations. So this, I am impressed. Tears to my eyes of somebody has gone through this much effort to. Sir, हम ये एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं आपसे कि आपको जब सिखाया जाए तो आप लिख लें, थोड़ा सा प्लान कर दें। ना मार्केट भाग रही है, ना आप भाग रहे हैं, ना मैं भाग रहा हूँ। ये देखा ना आपने, मैंने भेजा था, डेट टाइम एक्शन रिजल्ट। और ये नहीं हो रहा कि वैल्यू एरिया से उठे मिड बैंड में चलेंगे, मिड बैंड से उठे फिबोनाची में चले जाएंगे, फिब ही इज डूइंग 30-20 मिनट, फिब से उठे हैं। क्योंकि अब इन 15 टाइप्स ऑफ ट्रेड्स यू कैन ट्रेड एवरी बार। दैट इज हैपनिंग। मे बी पूरे दिन में कितने बार आ गए होंगे? 500 बार 23 घंटे में। So you can have 500 trades. If you literally took every bar, maybe more than 500, or you can take mid-band. Let's say that's coming every half an hour, every 15 minutes. You can do bottom of the bar. That's happening every 5 minutes. You can do area. That's happening once a day. So you can narrow your trades from one a day to one per bar and anything in between, right? So, but pick a method, please. Because what will happen is mid band fail होंगे, Fibonacci fail होंगे, area भी fail होगा, area भी 100% नहीं, area भी fail हो जाता है। R3 पे रुकी ही नहीं, extreme high पे नहीं रुकी, क्या करेंगे आप? अब कल तो एक्सपेक्ट, कल हर लेवल पे रुकी, S2, S3, S4, लेकिन नहीं रुकी, क्या करेंगे? Right? So always have your stop losses on, always, and of course, now I'll add my disclaimer. So AI puts in, AI should put this on the top of my video. Anything I say here is not financial advice. This is not buy and sell offer. I do this for entertainment, educational, and informational. Entertainment भी तो दे रहे हैं आपको। नहीं देना पड़ा क्यों? No, what? He begins for 18 years. You know, when I joined him, I thought he plays a recording. Literally, I thought it was a recording because again, it's a आपको गलत ट्रेड गलती से कोई mentor. So now all mentors are supposed to say this. You messed up our pledge phase. I used to have a pledge phase. So pledge would be you would come here and you would stand up and you would read a pledge with me. I will put आपने शायद मिस किया नहीं आपने ये देखें सर मैं देखें every morning I used to do this and I would say, just stand up. I bear witness to myself. I will check the news because you're training your mind, right? I will follow my strategy and not trade randomly strategy. I will stay disciplined. I will always put my stop loss. Yes, 5 point, 10 point, 30 point, doesn't matter. I will treat today as my first day and I will do what I see. I used to come here and do this 1 minute ritual. A lot of people got not too happy that I was doing in the middle of their trade. And I said, all right, I just put it there. You want to read it, you don't. But these 6 things will enforce your mind not to trade or like randomly or gamble. पता हो यार, अब मैं आपके लिए ये बैठा यार 9:45 पे न्यूज आ रही है यार, 10 बजे आ रही है यार, 10:15 पे, मैं भी भूल सकता हूँ तो so anyway, the 12 o'clock candle has closed. Thank you very much guys for coming in. My job now is to go and set up streams for the rest of the crew and that's it. These numbers are old. He's not here. So still R3 is valid, S3 is valid for today. And congratulations to one of our students who got $36,000 payout second time in 90 days. So almost well over 60,000 US for take profits per day. So clap and hands off. Everything. Hats off to. Good ji. Chalo ji. Let's shut it down and So if you get alerts today, Junaid is starting off, on, off. It's not a live stream. We're just testing his streaming. Oh, this show khatam aaj ka. So hard to pack so much information in so little time. 3 hours, 5 minutes. हाँ जी पूछो जरा।
मैं सिर्फ एक ट्रेड कर रहा ਸੀਗਾ
हाँ
ਜਦੋਂ ਕੈਂਡਲ ਦੇ ਬਾਟਮ ਤੋਂ
हाँ
4.7
ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਕੈਲਕੂਲੇਟ ਕਰਕੇ ਇਹ ਤਿੰਨ ਟ੍ਰੇਡ ਗਲਤ ਗਈਆਂ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਇਹ ਦੋ ਕੈਂਡਲ ਬਾਅਦ ਵਾਪਸ
हाँ नहीं देखो गल है कि ਇਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਬਲੈਕ ਕੈਂਡਲ ਟ੍ਰੇਡ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਹਰ ਬਲੈਕ ਕੈਂਡਲ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਿਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਨਾ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਾਂ 19 ਟਿਕ ਦਾ 19 ਟਿਕ ਦਾ 4 ਟਿਕ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਫਿਟ 19 ਟਿਕ ਦਾ ਸਟਾਪ ਲਾਸ ਹਰ ਬਲੈਕ ਕੈਂਡਲ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਵਾਲੀ ਕਰੋ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਫੇਵਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਵੇ ਅਗੇਂਸਟ ਨਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਨਾ ਦੇਖੋ ਅਗਰ ਇਹ ਲੈ ਲਈ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਫਿਰ ਅਗਲੀ ਇਹ ਲੈ ਲੈਣੀ ਸੀ ਅਗਰ ਇਹ ਲੈ ਲਈ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਅਗਲੀ ਇਹ ਲੈ ਲੈਣੀ ਸੀ ਇੱਕ ਤੇ ਸਕਿਪ ਕਰੋ ਯਾਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹਰ ਬਲੈਕ ਕੈਂਡਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹਾਂ ਸਕਿਪ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਰੀਏ ਪਰ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖੋ ਅਗਰ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੈਣੀ ਸੀ ਹਾਂ ਇਹ ਲੈ ਲੈਣੀ ਸੀ
ਕਈ ਤਾਂ ਮਿਸ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ
ਹਾਂ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਹਰ ਬਲੈਕ ਕੈਂਡਲ ਇਜ਼ ਨਾਟ ਦ ਹੈਲਥੀ ਵਨ No, bro.